Hey guys, this is Michael Midnight. Today I got quite a good few little things. They're not the best conditioned cars in the world, I'll admit that, but seeing as they were free, I can't complain, can I? First off is this 1 to 24 scale Alfa Romeo 156 Barago. I believe it's the race variant, as it has this little bit on the back for a spoiler, but the spoiler itself does not seem to be present. Now I have a normal version of this actually just in there, just being my ladder. I can't be bored going to get it to show you guys anyway, but it basically looks like this with cream interior. You just shut the fuck up. But anyway, that's all there really is to that. So it also has different wheels from the normal one. Its doors open. It's also got a steering rack. Hang on, I can get a good enough view. You'll see that the rack itself, like the wheel moves when you turn the wheels. So that's pretty cool. I got some more bikes too. This Honda CBR, I believe it's a 600 F4 because it says it there. I don't know anything about motorcycles, but the plastic windshield there is broken, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah. The only real feature on this is the stand. But that probably won't work on my bed. Nope. Next up is this Ducati. This Ducati racing bike. Again, it doesn't even have suspension, same with the Honda. But this doesn't seem to have anything missing from it. Yeah, the front wheels sort of move. Like, it sort of turns. But it doesn't really because of the way the shell is. Anyway, I've saved the best two for last. It's a Slido 1 to 18 scale Peugeot 206 WRC. Now, the wheels on the left are completely messed up. There's basically no, the wheel trims are non-existent. Its wheels turn. They don't lock back into place, which is cool. The doors on this open. And the bonnet. The detailing on this is immense. I need to get a better camera. But basically, handbraking gear sticker all there, detailed buttons there, fire extinguisher down by the passenger side seat, racing harnesses too, another fire extinguisher at the driver's side. There's some little gauge stickers there. If you look in through the back, you'll notice a spare wheel. This is missing the spoiler. Did I already say that? I don't know. It's also missing the exhaust and a little reflective tail light here. Detailed engine to it. Peugeot badge 206 on the grille. Got sponsors, a very, very small sticker number plate there. Again, steering rack, moved wheels. We've even down to the detail on the Sparkle racing seats, and harness seat belts. Like, the Sparkle logo is actually printed on them. What I find interesting is that all the cars that I got have number 3 on them. And the last one, another rally car. Wait a minute. No, the Peugeot does not have suspension, unfortunately. Best for last. Well, best in my opinion. Citroen Sara Barago 1-18 rally car. When I got it, the rear window was like actually inside the car, but I used this JML UV glow thing, which worked like magic to hold the rear window in place. Now this one, the missing parts are left headlight, spoiler, some aerials. There's also some aerials missing on the... Well, all the aerials on the 206 are missing. There's still one here. Yeah, I'll have to be careful with that. Windscreen's a bit done in too. Don't think there's anything else missing. Nothing I can think of anyway. But again, with the Citroen, the door's open, as does the bonnet. And this one is even more detailed. Like, I have to unscrew all this and take the body shell itself off to put, like, hold the window in place, but it worked brilliantly. The steering rack fell out, so I put that back in place, and it's working better than it did when I got it. As you can see here, detailed engine. By the way, Zara there on the intercooler grill thing, whatever you call it. Yeah, I'll open it. As you can see, like, the vents there are actually transparent, but there's still a little pattern to them. So yeah, that's also cool. I fell off my bed there. Yeah, again. The seats aren't very detailed this time. The racing harnesses are still a different colour from the seats. The seats are also sort of two-tone there, cream and black. We've got detailed gauges again. Some stuff there. I don't know what that does. If you know anything about rally cars, then please tell me in the comment section so I don't have to make a fool myself ever again. Thank you. Fire extinguisher there, roll cage. Once again, in there is a spare wheel. It's just trying to line up the camera to be able to see it. There is one in there. See it there, under the 3. Again, like I said, steering rack works brilliantly. Doesn't snap back into place like some crappy cars do. This one has really good suspension, by the way. Independent suspension too. Same with the front. So that's really damn cool. Did I already tell you how I got these? I don't recall telling you how I got them, so I'll tell you. Basically, like, I was going home from school, right? So I get a taxi home from school along with some other people. So I look to my right a second, and I just noticed that on the janitor's brown bin, there are some scale model cars and a few bikes. Is that fuel cap open? No. I noticed that there's some scale model cars. I didn't actually notice the bikes. So I told my grandfather and shit. Then he actually drove me along to the school so I could knock on the janitor's door and ask him if it was alright to take them. Like, the janitor's brilliant, by the way. I asked him just to be sure if they were even if they were his cars. And I didn't even need to ask him if I could take them. He said, yeah, sure, you can take them if you want. So I did. Good thing I did too, because it would be a shame for these things to be thrown out, even if they are, like, not in very good condition. What can you expect from a used vehicle? It's like real life, really, isn't it? I don't know where I'm going to put these things, to be honest. I never thought of that very well. But yeah, these cars are brilliant. Like, they've got a ton of detail. Down to on the Peugeot, this little tiny sticker on the window. I think that might be it isn't a tax disc. It's something anyway. Documentation, I don't know. But yeah. So I've got these and they're awesome. Do you guys have any thoughts on how I could fill in a little space on the Citroen's headlight? I don't want you giving me, like, any ideas for something that I'm gonna have to go out and buy. Something that my grandfather will probably have at his place, I don't know. Heck, these are awesome. Some chassis detail would have been cool. But, like, I can't expect a ton of stuff. Like, the fact that I even have these is good. Right, guys? So, yeah. The school janitors are awesome. I've also noticed that janitors seem to be nicer than teachers for some reason. Don't know why, they just are. Anyway, I'm running out of space on my phone actually for some reason, so this is Michael Midnight out.